break so sweet. Oh, I went to Cat Island to the musical festival. I was always into reggae and rap, never checked for the rake and scrape. Lord, I stay with my family up the road there in Atlas Town. And everywhere I went, all the people were talking about the battle of the band. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising, never heard rake and scrape like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat days, fine corn, the good drum and the soul, Lord, they rake so sweet. Oh, by later that evening, all I drink had me feeling fine. And when I reached the rake and scrape fest, but Lord, I wanted to prance. Oh, the music was jamming, Lord, it put me into a trance. And everybody was looking at me as I made up my own new dance. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising, never heard rake and scrape like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat days, fine corn, the good drum and the soul, Lord, the rake so sweet. Oh, straight from the beginning, rake and scrape, we got to the end. Everyone was having a good time, everyone was having fun. Lord, come salad and fried with peas and rice with crab in it too. Mash your good gal, don't let it bite you. If it bite you, I can bite too. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising, never heard rake and scrape like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat days, fine corn, the good drum and the soul, Lord, the rake so sweet. Come on, play that guitar. Ah, ring that soul and spank that drum. Sweet rake and scrape. Some people were sitting, but the doctor say I should dance. So I throw off my brand new Nike and I plant my feet on the ground. Lord, thunder follow lightning, soldier crab walking in the sand. Rake and scrape is the sweetest music that you hear in the Bahama land. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I can feel my temperature rising, never heard rake and scrape like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat days, fine corn, the good drum and the soul, Lord, the rake so sweet. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising, never heard rake and scrape like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat days, fine corn, the good drum and the soul, Lord, the rake so sweet. Oh, call the fire engine, Lord, call the fire engine. Oh, call the fire engine, Lord, call the fire engine. Oh, call the fire engine, Lord, call the fire engine. Oh, call the fire engine, Lord, call the fire engine. Call the fire. More than 8,000 years ago, a being came from the heavens with the main purpose of spreading rake and scrape throughout the universe. At the age of 8, it obtained the powers to see beyond the living and into the realms of the dead. This is what it saw, and this is what it said. I saw one buggerman the other night, Lord, it was drunk and high as a kite. The hand foot and the head was bald. I saw a buggerman the other night, great God, the buggerman I saw that night, Lord, it was drunk and high as a kite. The hand foot and the head was bald. I saw a buggerman the other night, and he built a swim from Cat Island that day. The 10th funeral of my Grammy, me who passed away at 108. I know Grammy living in heaven today. I saw one buggerman the other night, Lord, it was drunk and high as a kite. The hand foot and the head was bald. I saw a buggerman the other night at the funeral people hollering, Lord, gone to bed. They even raise up dead, grab me head. I got restless, my seat, try to heave. That's when I hide one black thing in the grave. Oh, the boogerman, the boogerman coming. Oh, I scared, the boogerman. Oh, the boogerman coming. See him over there, he hiding in the bushes, the boogerman. Oh, the boogerman coming. Lord, I scared, the boogerman. Oh, the boogerman coming. Oh, later that day, things were so nice. They had the settle the turn tonight. That's when I did true. Salt in the fire, and all of a sudden, one boogerman rise up. Oh, the boogerman, a 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 boogerman. Me, I scared of the boogerman. Boy, no boogerman in there. My mommy check. Mom, look inside the closet. He's right in the closet. Boy, no boogerman inside no closet. A big, doing grown man like you talking about boogerman. Now turn off the light and go to your bed. Boogerman. The boogerman fly on the boy talk down, hypnotizer then slam her down on the ground. Father rule from the Baptist Anglican church. See when the man call the bishop right away. Message come back, see the bishop on the way. That's when I jump up in my mouth face. I tell you ain't listen to what I did say. When I tell you what they hide a black thing in the grave. Nah, the boogerman, oh the boogerman coming. Oh, I scared, the boogerman. Oh, the boogerman coming. See him over there, he hiding in the bushes, the boogerman. Oh, the boogerman coming. Lord, I scared, the boogerman, the boogerman, the boogerman coming. Oh, when Bishop preached, Lord, things are done change. More ghosts of the rise up, go to the grave, flying all around. Some was from hell, you should see Uncle Lou fall in the well. Oh, Uncle Lou was one of the boogerman, see him there. Oh, great God, the boogerman, see him there. Oh, Uncle Lou and into one boogerman. Amba be bam bam bam, amba ba baby bam bam, amba be amba ba, amba be amba ba, amba ba baby, ba boo. When Bishop prayed the holy water on she, anybody catch it, she remember. I think that's when she shout out, I feel the spirit. I tell the people run, 'cause I'm Buita is a spirit. Gotcha. I would die for love, but I will never kill for hate. Ain't no use. Oh, there ain't no use. No, ain't no use. No. I would climb up the highest mountain, swim to the blue sea, if it's for love. Oh, if it's for love. Love rescue me. Love is the key to it all. Oh, love is the key to it all. So don't you listen to the evil. Don't you listen to the call. Love is the way it should be. Love is the way it should be. Come with me, and you'll see I would die for love, but I will never kill for hate. Ain't no use, ain't no use, ain't no use. Killing ain't no use. I would climb up the highest mountain, swim to the blue sea, if it's for love. Love rescue me. When you have hate in your heart, it does come like a serious venom on a poison dart. All your in and out of self change. What's the use, children? What's the gain? I would die for love, but I will never kill for hate. Ain't no use, ain't no use, ain't no use. Killing ain't no use. I would climb up the highest.
I have a dream where the powerful and the powerless will sit at the same table, where the haves will see the have-nots not as burdens, but as brothers, where class will not divide us, but conviction will unite us. I have a dream that the oligarchs will remember we must all eat, that the brown-faced neo-colonialists will remember who they are and whose they are. I have a dream that fraternities will build beyond internal architecture into a national bond, that the walls of design will give way to the bridges of brotherhood, not a fraternity of symbol, but a brotherhood of substance. I have a dream that we remain focused, that we stay in our conviction and remain fearless, that we double down, fortified, to return this Bahamaland to the foundation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is The Foundation with Howard Grant. We're jamming today. Grateful to be in your company. Always grateful to jam with you. Have this kind of a clear conversation about where we are as a family, where we are as a nation, where we are as a people. Just being able to talk about where we are naturally, and being able to find out whether or not we're moving progressively in the path that we were called to move in, and doing those things that we were called to do in this country. Guys, I'm grateful to be with you today. It's Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. I'm out here living like it's Thursday. It's bananas. I'm out here a day ahead. But it's Wednesday, guys. October 29th. Today is the government payday. And I'm hoping that you be decent with your money as you go out there. I had an opportunity to be able to start by BPL today. Start by BPL, and 850,000 people, well, cars outside. When I walked inside, not that much people. I didn't know exactly what was going on. But, I then asked them, I said, well, you're going to make about $5-6 million today. At least you could have had some Sanka coffee out here. So had something out here for the people of the days. It's a beautiful day, guys. Whatever you do, do it with clarity, do it well. As we move to the end of this month, I don't know if you guys celebrate Thanksgiving. That's not something that we do. When we were younger, it wasn't celebration. By now, we would have already planted, as little children, we already then plant at least but 6 Grammy eggs. We keep teeth in it, and we bury a hole and put it in there so it could get stink to throw it on people. Indecent. We did that with sour. We did that with egg. And not until later on in my life, my Grammy told me a story about this boy in our neighborhood who threw eggs through her car and hit her in the eye with the egg, right? And my uncles went crazy. I don't know if they beat the fella up. That's one of the things that she kind of took from the story. She extracted what happened. But she didn't like that. She didn't like that at all. She waited too long to tell me the story because I was throwing egg at people myself, right? We was doing that too. At Martintown School, you throw sour. And you remember the bittersweet? Yeah. And we used to throw that. Yeah. But, you mature and you understand that this shouldn't be done. My brothers were the worst during this particular time. The absolute worst life had to offer. My brothers. My brother, well, he was only one. So my brother and my cousins, woo, Stephen, Warren, Christian, the worst during this time. The absolute, if I tell you some of the things that my cousins and brothers did, you wouldn't believe me. I'll give you an example. We had just watched Macaulay Culkin's movie. I can't remember the movie. It wasn't Home Alone. It was where he was this bad boy, right? Very rude boy, right? And he always sort of like threw the rock and hit his hand type thing. He always tried to be able to present himself innocent, but he was the culprit in all of these things. He stuffed some old clothes, right? And threw it over the bridge. as though somebody was falling off the bridge and committing suicide. The thing hit the floor in the movie, hit the floor, bam. All the cars scattered, and you know, he was the culprit. This is Macaulay Culkin's movie. I can't remember the movie. It's free. I can't remember the movie. Right? No, it wasn't Dennis the Menace, right? He was a rude boy in this movie. No, it wasn't Richie Rich. Right? So my brothers was absolutely entertained by this. That's why you don't let little children watch movies, you know. You can't let little children watch these things. My brother and my cousin, Stephen and Warren, they stuffed the thing. Now, we had a mango tree that used to hang over the road right there, right? If you're from Hannah Hill, you know we got a mango tree which hang right over the road, right? And they stuffed this thing. They go and get all my granddaddy old clothes, stuff the thing with all kind of old clothes and stuff like that, right? Put a little head on this little thing. Now he looked like a Guy Fawkes. We had bus drivers. I can't remember the bus driver name. Oh God. We had bus drivers in 8 Mile Rock. We know all these people. We get part of a community. Everybody know each other. We know these people. Stephen and Warren take the Guy Fawkes looking thing, went up into the mango tree, put a rope around the thing neck, right? And throw it out of the mango tree when the bus was coming, in the front of the bus. Poof. It hit the glass of the bus. You should see the bus. Swing it in the road. He jumped on the bus. Hey, you on? Stephen and Warren giving each other a high five, and they run through the property. They run way in the back through the property, so you don't see them, right? And I was there like this, absolutely amazed and entirely immersed in entertainment. This was good stuff, right? Now keep in mind, I'm about 4 or 5 years older than them, so I ain't doing this, but I'm looking at this because, you know, I got to be able to put this in my archives. This was good stuff. They was the worst round Halloween time. But as we grow older and we have an understanding of what Halloween is, about the dedication of those particular things, about the ghosts and ghouls and goblins and all these particular things associated with that, and then how this directly contradicts our faith. And there is a contrast to what we believe in and what we say we believe in over the years. And to know that our parents allowed us to be able to participate. Well, I don't think our mothers, them, and our parents knew that this is what we was doing. You think they did it too? They probably did it too. They was no good. Like the Harbor Island people that say you're too no good at it. Yeah. So we did it. It was a horrible thing during this particular time. It was absolutely horrible. Right? And I just want to say this to you. We don't do that. I don't do that anymore. I don't indulge in these particular things. And I definitely don't encourage my children to do that. So all this kind of dressing up and being able to participate in this time, right? No, we don't do that. We don't do that. I don't know if that's what you do. I don't know if this is a sort of a dedication you do. I don't know if you see the superficiality of this and say, well, there's nothing wrong. The little children could dress up. I don't know if you see the spiritual implication of these particular things. I don't know if you understand that a lot of these things allow yourself to open up to things that can come to you and disturb your life significantly, simply because you have made a covenant with these things in thought, word, and in deed. Come on, man, I got to get preachy with you. In application and being able to put your hand to these things. Come on now. Now, hold on. You ever had a dream that you eat something? You ever had a dream that somebody fed you something, you ate something? You ever had a dream that you could taste something in your dream? Do you know that that's a covenant? When you ingest something and you take it in, that's why people just break bread with you. You break this bread to share in the body of Christ. Though we are many, we are one body. Because we all share in one bread, we drink of your blood. We drink and we eat. This is covenant when you consume these particular things? Do you know that? Do you know that even a handshake is a covenant that you could be able to make? Do you know these things? Do you know that you can step into a realm unbeknownst to you? You don't know nothing. You are oblivious to this environment. You don't know this. How I could know this? Nobody ever tell me about these things. But the same way that the police operates in the land of the living is the same way the spirits operate in the land of the unseen, the land of the dead. There is a spiritual implication that happens here. When you get booked, the people pull you over, pull over, the police pull you over. Sir, do you know that your back light is out? Oh, I didn't know. Well, ignorance is not excuse for the law. Hello? Ignorance is no excuse for the law. And that's what you operating and living under right now. Ignorance is no excuse. I didn't know that when I put on Freddy Krueger and Jason, and I didn't know when I touched the Ouija board that this was going to happen. I didn't know when I was in the mirror and I said Bloody Mary. I didn't know. What? I ain't got nothing to do with nobody. I didn't got nothing to do with nobody. You chose to do this without being able to understand the implications thereof. And as a result of you being able to put your hand to this darkness, there is reciprocity. There is a necessity for these things to come back to you. It coming back to you. That's how life is work. And it's been working like this before you and I ever get here. Before you and I ever. Before our daddy was able to feel a certain tingle, this was going on in life. And you can't combat it with your emotion. I realize that. I believe that we are charged in this environment and this time and this dispensation that we live in right now with emotion. I can't even have an argument with my wife if she's, because, not that I'm out here, I wonder whether or not, today is the day to have a good argument. I'm not doing that, right? But nonetheless, if we get into sort of a disagreement about whatever this particular thing is, and she hits me with well, I don't feel that, or I don't feel like, I can't, the argument stop. I can't argue with that. There's no logic in that. Your emotion fluctuates. The only thing that's steadfast is principle. It doesn't matter how you feel about this. This is what exists. But I don't feel like, hey, wait, whoa. You can't stand up in front of no judge, Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown, Judge Dredd. You can't stand up in front of nobody and hit them with your emotions. Now, you could get compensation for suffering, emotional suffering and damage. But your argument cannot be in the midst of this. An emotional posture. I don't feel like this was a good judgment. I don't feel like it don't make sense. There's no logic in that. So when you find yourself in this posture, when you find yourself in this position, when you find yourself being able to enter into an agreement, into a covenant, oblivious to you, when you put on this mask, you remember Jim Carrey's movie, The Mask? When you put on this mask, you enter into an agreement. Faith cometh by hearing, hearing coming by the word of the Lord. When you find yourself listening, and your orifice is being able to be open to whether that is a harp playing and all these particular things, the fact of the matter is that you're opening yourself to these things. Listen, I like to watch, and I don't do it around children. I try not to do it around my kids. I enjoy a nice horror movie. I do. Okay? Can I be honest with you? Can I say this to you? The Conjuring, something Amityville, something, right? I watch these movies, right? The Exorcism of Emily Gray, the Pope's Exorcism, and all these particular things. I don't watch it with none of the children around. I don't watch it with my wife around. They don't like these things. I know you can think I'm crazy for this. I know you can say, this dude is out of his mind. I watch it to see whether or not it aligns with biblical text. I watch it to see whether or not I identify biblical principles in this particular thing. Because guess what? The inspiration for these movies does not come from a man. There's no man that is living that can be able to conceive the idea of the depth of darkness that exists in this particular thing. Your mind has to be manipulated. Just like how when Jesus Christ said to Peter, well, Peter, who do you say I am? And Peter said, well, you're the Son of God. You're the one true Messiah. And then Jesus said to Peter, Peter, flesh and blood did not reveal this to you. That's a principle. Hold on. That's a principle. If Peter could get a spiritual download from Jesus Christ, God himself, about the revelation of who Jesus is, then human beings could get a download and a revelation of darkness the same way. You remember the son of Sam? You remember about New York and this guy was killing and he said that this dog was telling him to kill people and all these things like that. And he had to worship the dog and then serve the devil and gave his heart to the devil and so forth and so on. And he asked the devil to come in his heart and so. Do you remember the son of Sam? This is why the Bible is not a book of stories. It's a book of principle. And a principle inverted, a principle inverted have to work in the opposite direction. That's just what it is. It's a book of principle and you invert it. I'm not talking about turning the Bible upside down. I'm talking about being able to use this strategically for darkness. The principle have to work. 2 hydrogens, 1 oxygen, have to be water. That have to work. You understand? You can manipulate it the way that you desire. And this is what darkness does. Being able to take the righteous principle for the purposes of being able to move in the particular direction for the honor and glory and the growth of God and those particular things, and use it in an inverted stance to be able to find themselves in the position glorified unto themselves. Hello? Glorified unto themselves. And this is where we are. This is where we are. We're allowing our emotions, our feelings, the idea of commercialism, the fact that you've become numb to life, the fact that you've become so entrenched and wrapped up in the rhythm of the day that you don't even see the darkness associated with it. We're allowing ourselves to go down a deep, dark, slippery slope. And unless and until we wake up and recognize that we are joining hands and forging covenants with darkness, we're going to find ourselves in this position that we're screwed in due time and due season. I just wanted to say all this to you. I just want to talk to you today about these things. Get yourself ready for Halloween. You're out here giving out candy. I'm not going to fight you if you want to give the little children the candy. Oh, this is so cute. Go ahead. Give the little children candy. Give them the candy. Same people in 8 Mile Rock. Watch me. The same people in 8 Mile Rock, if we went for candy or they was giving out candy at school or whatnot, all of a sudden now, today, Mommy, them, and everybody want to make sure ain't no razor in the candy. But what the hell? The same people that give us the candy, all of a sudden today, you feel more satanic and involved. You need to put a razor inside the apple. Today. What's going on? It's a spiritual implication. People know that this is a dark day, and they believe that they can navigate through it with entertainment and be able to call it a good time. That's why fun is of the devil. Oh, Jesus. This is a lot. Fun is of the devil. The Word of God says, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Fun, that's demonic. All the fun I ever had, I know the devil was there. Yeah, because we used to have dark fun. Ooh, this is fun. Dark fun. The most entertaining thing for us as little children is trying to watch porno on the satellite. We used to go, we had a satellite, but we're from Grand Bahama. So if you're from Nassau and you can't necessarily relate with us, don't fight us. Okay? We from Grand Bahama. We had them big dish satellite. You could call the whole NASA with them satellite. Humongous. When you put it on F1, F2, F3, F4, I think it was F9 that we used to go to. And it used to be scrambled. You had to take the box out. You remember the little small satellite and then the big ones. You always had to take the card out, the chip out, the box out, and be able to get it programmed strategically for what you wanted to get programmed for and use it like that. We used to watch porno. All the boys. Scrambled porno. Now you could hear it, but you can't see it. All of a sudden, you're watching the TV and all the red and yellow, just and somebody say, oh, I think I see a breast. Right? Hey, demonic fun. We know we was doing bad. We know, so everybody know this was wrong. Somebody had to be on lookout to see if any adults was coming. Our granddaddy, the house never closed up in Eat Maroc, but our granddaddy was in the shop. Grammy to work, everybody else to work, but the granddaddy in the shop. So the house door was always open. So summertime, we in the house. We trying our hardest to watch all the fun we had, demonic. The Word of God says the joy of the Lord is our strength. I give God praise that we had these experiences and He taught us how to be able to teach our kids. He taught us how to teach our kids and make them to understand. Maybe our parents didn't, but make them to understand that, hey, listen, I can't tell you not to do this, but you have to know that there will be repercussions for you putting your hand to this. Yeah, there will be repercussions. Just like when you get your pack of cigarette and you on the box. I don't know. I only see movies and hear people talk about this. All right. And we find ourselves in this kind of a position. You have to know that when you put your hand to darkness, you will be paid on this side. I'm not just talking about in the afterlife. On this side also. The darkness that you do, those things that you do in the dark, those diabolical deeds that you do in the dark, they will come to light. I'm confused. I really am. And maybe you don't know any better. Maybe you don't know any better. But that don't mean that the information is not there for you to learn and to do better. Even if you didn't knew better, to do better, you should get to know. So you could do better. I don't understand. I'm confused, man. And maybe because I search out, I seek, I study to show myself approved. I seek out information. Maybe because. Maybe because I sit in a posture and I try to be able to make sense of these particular things. Maybe because. But I cannot see how y'all is do all these dark deeds and then go lift your hand to Jesus Christ. I don't understand this. I don't understand how you could be a pastor and pray into Jesus Christ, going to God for a congregation and the people, and you raping people in the congregation, and you sweethearting in the congregation, and how I don't understand. I don't care how people look at me as some saintess and this belief that I think I'm better than thou. Listen to me. There is some occupations and offices in this life that you don't play with. That there should be some sanctity. That there should be some holiness, some separation for you to be able to bother with that. And it doesn't take some diabolical thing that happens. It should be that you retain these convictions and understand, I can't do that. I can't do that. For me, I sit in the front of my church. Can I say this to you? Can we talk like this just a little bit, and then we can get into some politics. We can talk about some politics in a minute. I got married drunk. I was drunk for 2.5 weeks. In fact, I tried to call my wedding off. I went to my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, and I say, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Now, because she didn't get the ring, I didn't give her the ring. I buy her a watch to go with the ring. You know what I'm saying? I then put some money aside for these things. I already got my apartment. I was living in my own apartment. I was ready for marriage. At least I thought I was. And so I wanted to get a lot of these sexual desires and impulses out of my system. And I had just lost maybe about 100 and something pounds. I had lost so much weight. Right? In my 20s, this thing just dropped right off me. Boom. I was jogging and I was just drinking. I was drinking heavy because I just come from Cuba. And not just because I was coming from Cuba, but I don't know. I saw this as a rite of passage that Bahamian men is drinking. Now, my father doesn't drink, you know. My father doesn't drink. But everybody else was drinking, except him. He'll have he said, give me a stout. You know, he old when he's out here. Give me a stout. You mean a Guinness. You want a Guinness, right? So, I drinking. I lost weight. I have this kind of a liberty that I'm by myself. And being by myself is wild. Woo, Jesus. It was wild. I got drunk one night and I went to my girlfriend. I wasn't drunk. I was a little bit beyond tipsy. But I didn't know what would happen. I had already gotten so much negative influence. Whether you go to the barbershop, these men who married, boy, Howard, boy, if I was you, I wouldn't get married. You would get married when you're 40. When you're 40, you can get married. What the hell you doing? You're young. Go and sow your royal oats. I.e., go have sex with as much women as you possibly can. And then make a determination whether or not after you finish and your stamina ain't working no more, and where you could have gone for 35 minutes to an hour, and you start getting down to 5 minutes, then you say, okay, well, it's time for marriage now. That's how I interpret that. When you get around 40 and they say that, Howard, you should get married. Big grown men who've been married for 30 years telling me, Howard, don't do it. I said, what kind of ass are you? How could you be a married man and trying to tell me to do the wrong thing? I'm not telling you to do the wrong thing, Howard. It's the right thing. You know how crazy woman is. This is the conversation that we've been having in the barbershops and all of these things like this. Big grown men. Them and my daddy and Seth. Grown men. I look up to these men. They telling me, don't do it. Pretty gals. My wife don't know this part, but this is a serious thing. Pretty gals. They been pretty. Ooh. Starting to cut up at you. The devil had to send them. Hey, Howard, what you saying? Boy, if you wasn't getting married, I would have. Well, baby doll, I ain't married yet. No, I kid. Let's be decent. Let me be serious before my wife kills me. But I say that to say, I went to my wife and I said to her, drunk now. I drinking. Gin was my thing. I drinking gin, and I put some of the gin on my clothes. And I used to smoke cigars, right? So I put some of the gin on my clothes, and I smell like gin and cigars. And I went by her one night, and I said to her, "Steiger in now." I don't steiger, just acting stupid. And I said to her, I said, "Baby, I love you very much, but I don't know whether or not I'm prepared for this. I don't know if I'm prepared to get married. I don't know if I can be a good husband. I don't know this, I don't know that." That's what I said to her. And she's playing with a couple of toothpicks in her hand. I'll never forget this. And because we were sitting at their dining table in her mother's house. It's just me and her. And she starts snapping the toothpicks. Bop. She ain't say nothing to me. Bop. Bop. So when I expect her to say, "Okay, go," she said, "Are you finished?" So she said, "Are you finished?" I say, yeah, I finished. So she said, "Now, you mean to tell me that these sluts and whores, I must stop loving this good man that I have so these whores and sluts could have my man? Are you stupid?" That's what she said to me. So I had to kind of, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this, right? So she said, "Now listen to me. I don't know what you're doing. What you ain't doing, that ain't none of my business. But I can tell you one thing. You are my man. You're my husband." Oh, I like this. Come on, baby. Tell me some more of this. "You are my man. And you are marrying me. I am your wife. You hear me? And we getting married. I don't hear this no more." "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am." And through it all, I kept drinking. I was a functioning, but I couldn't say I was an alcoholic because I don't have this kind of relentless taste for this. I still had that kind of discipline where I understood this. I understood because I used to go jogging 5 miles a day and I couldn't do that drunk or whatever the case may be. But in the evening, I would have a couple drinks. And it was a part of the routine that I did. In fact, I wouldn't even eat. I'd eat this meat and just drink grapefruit rum and grapefruit juice and Gordon's or Gilbey's. 2 weeks before my wedding, I buy 2 cases of 40-ounce Gilbey's. And me and my boys cut that down. Whoa! We was mash up. The day of my wedding, the night before my wedding, we had a humongous bachelorette party. All my cousins was there. Everyone was there. We had 3 suites in the hotel, 3 connected together. Bathtub just full of rum. I know Jesus was looking at me like, what is this Negro doing? Rum. Like you could go over here, it was Heineken, and this one, it was Kalik and that one, because all the suites were connected. And we had some choice entertainment. The next day, I tell you all this story to tell you the next day. That's all I need to get into the next day. I letting you know that I was steeped in debauchery, steeped in this sort of a posture that I believe that I was God unto myself and that this is what I can do. The next day I was getting married. Drunk as a skunk. I didn't sleep that night. I had maybe about 17 of my guys with me. Right? And we get married in Morocco. Humongous wedding. Big wedding. And as I stand before my wife with a desire to be able to give her my heart, the devil was in the room. And he whispered to me, you see all these women in here? Jesus, what you doing getting married? You see all these women in here, you ain't never, or you can marry one woman for the rest. You know how long forever is? But if I was you, I wouldn't get married. Mash right up. Bishop Woodside in the front of me, my wife in the front of me, Jesus Christ in the front of me, and behind me is the congregation. And all I could hear is, you sure you won't do this? It's a covenant. It's a covenant. We could get deep and start to talk about the aisle and why you walk down the aisle and the representation of being able to transfer. We could talk about all of these things, but the concept of this is that it is a covenant. Whether you know it or you don't know it, whether or not you identify this as something superficial, or something that is masquerading into an ordeal, it is a covenant. It's a covenant. And so many of y'all get into things that you don't understand, that this is covenant. Whether or not you in your fraternity, and you in your lodge, and you in these other particular orders, and all these particular things, all these chants that you say, all the signs that you put up, all the things that you do with your hand, the movements, this is a covenant. And we have to be more conscious and understanding in the position of making covenants. We are casually making covenants. We have made covenants with other countries, other nations, individuals, businesses in this country, and we can't understand why we ain't moving forward. Because you didn't know it was a covenant, but they did. And even though you were naive to these particular things, what you will get is the reciprocity of the covenant, the pronouncements of that covenant over your life. That's why you don't go with these women, because they can take you away from your God. It's a covenant that you forge with them that's going to cause you to shift your focus in your direction. Long story short, know the covenants that you're getting into. Know the business transaction that you're getting into. Know the relationships that you're getting into. Anytime you be able to have sex with someone, you have to know that this is a spiritual covenant. This is a covenant. You carry these people for the rest of your life. This is a covenant. And sometimes it comes with the physical manifestations. And if not physical, you have spiritual implications. It is a covenant. Let's be wise about the things that we're doing. And there's no need to force your children into something that you believe is the order of the day. You don't have to force your children into this sort of an idea because you believe, I did it when I was young. Well, you were stupid and your parents didn't know they was dumb or naive or ignorant, however you want to look at this. We were ignorant. It's okay. But when you get to the juncture of clarity, you can no longer make a decision to take you to a path of convenience and comfort. You have to make a decision that's going to be a hard decision to be able to go above that. We've stepped into some covenants that is destroying our lives, that's destroying our relationships, that's destroying our monies, that's destroying our families. We've stepped into some covenants unbeknownst to us in the pursuit of fun, in the pursuit of lust and desire. We've stepped into some covenants that have changed our lives forever. But there's a Redeemer. You got to be ye transformed in your thinking. You got to be able to yield this to the Father. to transform these things. Let's get preachy with y'all sometime, you know. Let's get preachy with y'all, man. Let's get preachy with y'all. And it ain't my intent. I ain't trying to be no pastor and preacher and, you know, hit you with all these particular things. But we're talking about convictions. We're talking about faith. We're talking about the things that we believe in. We're talking about the foundation. And in the midst of these particular things, we have to make a decision. How do we move forward? How do we do the right thing? The 31st coming up. Are you going to step into a covenant for the purposes of fun? For the idea that you don't feel like anything is wrong with it? Or are you going to do the right thing and recognize only darkness can come out of this foolishness? Quick break, guys. When we get back, we can talk a little taste about these politics. I get some information for y'all right after this.
Nassau, Bahamas, Alpha Sounds Promotions is celebrating 25 years of greatness.
Yes, 25 years of love and unity in the Bahamas.
And coming to celebrate with us is none other than Kes the Band.
Yes, Kes the Band.
Hello. Alongside Beijing sensation, Ruby. Our very own Nishi LS.
Fanshawn.
Wendy.
Lady E.
Sweet Emily.
Veronica Bishop.
Ancient Man.
Julian Believe and the Pawn Band.
And many more. Hosted by Natural Empress and yours truly, Giselle the Wasi One.
Saturday, November 8th at Breezes Grounds, Cable Beach. Gates open at 7 p.m.
Early bird tickets are just $75. VIP access for $150 with an open bar.
Get your tickets now online at BahamasAtickets.com, or you can get them at Big Boys Cafe, Plantation Bar and Grill, and Tropics on the Bay. Alpha Sounds, 25 years of greatness.
For more information, call 822-6863.
Saturday, November 8th. Miss it? You matter what.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Oh, did I eat up all the food? Did I drink down all the rum sweet? We can scrape it dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blow your candle, you done look on all your gifts. We done sing a happy birthday and you done make a birthday wish. While my mind asking a question, Lord, I wonder who it will be. You give your first piece of birthday cake too. Oh Lord, my God, I pray that it's me. Oh, did I need all the food and did I drink on the rum sweet? We can scream me dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blow your candle, you done look on all your gifts. We done sing a happy birthday and you done made your birthday wish. You know I was like your buddy, closer, greater than your best friend. I've been with you through the hurricane. Damn it, I'll be here when your party ends. Oh, did I need all the food and did I drink on the rum sweet? We can scream it dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blow your candle, you done look on all your gifts. We done sing a happy birthday and you done made your birthday wish. Each day I told you by home from school, climb the highest tree just to pick mango for you. Gave you my jacket when you said you was cool. Even took the blame for you one time I got schooled. Oh, did I need all the food and did I drink on the rum sweet? We can scream the dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blow your candle, you done look on all your gifts. We done sing a happy birthday and you done make a birthday wish. You know you promised to love me eternally till the end of time. You said that I would always be your darling, and I said that you would always be mine. Oh, they done eat all the food, and they done drink down the rum sweet. We can scrape dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blow your candle, you done look on all your gift. We done sing a happy birthday, and you done made your birthday wish. I would take my life this minute, Lord, if you should leave and not stay in it. I'll pop my neck from a daily tree, gal, if you should take your love from me. Oh, they done eat all the food, and they done drink on the rum sweet. We can scrape it dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blow your candle, you done look on all your gift. We done sing a happy birthday, and you done make your birthday wish. Oh, they done eat all the food, and they done drink all the rum sweet. We can scrape it dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Lord, you done blow your candle, girl, you done open all the gift. We done sing a happy birthday, and you done made your birthday wish. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Oh, they done eat up all the food, they done drink down all the rum sweet. We can scrape it dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blow your candle, you done open all your gift. We done sing a happy birthday, and you done made your birthday wish. Oh, they done eat all the food, and they done drink all the rum sweet. We can scrape it dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Lord, you done blow your candle, girl, you done open all the gift. We done sing a happy birthday, and you done made your birthday wish. Oh, they done eat all the food, and they done drink all the rum sweet. We can scrape it dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Lord, you done blow your candle, girl, you done open all the gift. We done sing a happy birthday, and you done made your birthday wish. Oh, sweet Lucy, oh, sweet Mary.
And we're back.
Oh, did I?
Happy birthday. If you're celebrating your birthday out there, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I pray that the Father continues to be able to watch over you and keep you safe from harm, snares, danger, sudden death, destruction, strengthen you, and that you move in the direction that the Father has called you to move in this life. Listen, man, I don't know if you want to just be a peddler all your life. Everybody ain't gonna be it. Everybody ain't gonna be it. Everybody ain't gonna be able to do this kind of a great thing. Everybody ain't gonna be I don't know, like this kind of a big thing. There's gonna be some people out here that are nestled in the position that they just have to be able to perform. There's gonna be some people out here who are unable to kind of step to another tier. They operate on this level. This is who they are. That's okay. The Word of God says that many are called, but few are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. And it's heavy. It's a heavy thing if you really dissect this. If you really dissect the concept of many are called, few are chosen. I got to draw it for you so you could understand. If many are called, this me now, go with me. I just get one new phone, so I just play around with it. If many are called, they are called from the universal. You remember this? We used to do Venn diagrams when we was in school. So this is the universal thing, right? This is many are called from a universal thing. Out of the many, this is the box of call. This is everybody in this box. This is everybody in this box, okay? This is the universal set. Everyone is in the box. Out of everyone, many are called. Out of everyone, many are called. And out of the called set, few are chosen. That's how it looks. Many are called out of the universal set of everyone. Many are called, and few are chosen. And so it doesn't necessarily mean that your life will be to naught and you are no one. If you are, some people don't even have the inclination to do better. Some people just want to be able to live. Some people, there's so much persons in this society who don't want to be successful. Success is too hard. There's too much. Success is too exhausting. You got to maintain success. You got to maintain this sort of an idea of growing up and up and up. You got to maintain this. This is an exhausting thing. Every day you have to relentlessly pursue this thing. They asked the rich man, they say, how much money is enough? The rich man said, $1 more. That's perpetual. That's relentless. That's eternal. $1 more. After you get that, $1 more. After you get that, the retention and the maintenance and the sustainability of being able to find yourself in a position of wealth, you have to work. Or someone got to work for you. Success is an exhausting thing. I don't want to be successful. I want to drink rum. I want to be inebriated. I want to have sex. I want to smoke something. I want to feel good. Like Miss Edgecombe. Miss Edgecombe was our high school principal. I feel good. She passed away. Rest in peace to her. I feel good. She should tell us that every morning. This relentless pursuit of being able to feel good. You have to neglect some things. You have to reject some things. The idea that discipline never feels good. Discipline never feels good. Discipline with your money, discipline with your health, discipline with your body, discipline with your mind, discipline with your relationship, discipline with your finances, it's everything. Discipline is not an easy thing. For you to feel good, you take what you have and do what you want right when you want to. Instant gratification feels good. But if many are called and few are chosen, there's some people who ain't never be nothing in life, not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Not like we dissing them and telling them that they just saying that's just who they is. We accept that. But there are many people who are called. And even fewer of those particular persons that are chosen. I believe that chosen is an unction by God, the Holy Spirit, that continues to be able to prick at your spirit to say, do this thing. But I believe that the many that are called, there is a talent, because the gift comes without repentance. There is a talent that you retain. And some people use it for good, some people use it for bad. And this gift that you retain and that you acquire for yourself, you can do great things with this. Our society has too much people just sitting down doing nothing. Our society has too much people working for government, working for the hotel, working for this here, working for that here. This is a society full of jobs. And you've been at this job so long, you now call it a career. I'll pumping gas is a career. I literally hear somebody tell me that, well, this is my career. I couldn't even argue with him no more. I had to let it go. This is one of those things. This is kind of an emotional thing. I can't win this. Don't even get into it. Leave it alone. Okay, man, great. Okay. And leave it alone. There's a call on your lives. There's a call on your life, whoever you are. I don't know who you is. I'm just talking. There's a call on your life to get to the purpose that God has called you to. There's a prick in your spirit and you are afraid. And God has sent people like me to let you see that even I go through trial and tribulation, that He is with me. Even when it is perceived that someone fired me or they did me wrong, that God has never let me go, that this was by design, not just for me, but for you. To let you know that if this Negro could do it, you could do it. There is a purpose on your life. You got to get to that. Time is short and is fleeting. We don't know the count of persons who've passed away in Jamaica, but these are the same people who was out there wrapping a mango tree, playing dominoes in the middle of the road, jumping in the water, some big grown men and women playing out there like little children. I watch these people, they putting rock and brick on top of the metal roof to say that they want the metal roof to fly off. 200 mile an hour winds. What you thinking? What the hell are you thinking? You put a rock on the roof at 200 miles an hour wind. You only can kill somebody else. We don't get in people business. Andrew Holness comes out and starts to talk about how he thinks that they fared good because they were prepared. What the hell is he talking about? You fared good because you prepared. What you mean you prepared? Not on these things I see. Life is short and it's fleeting. It's coming to an end. Your judgment day is when you close your eyes in death. Life is coming to an abrupt end for a great deal of people. We don't know. But with the time that you have, pursue purpose. Find your purpose and pursue that. Do it with all your heart and all your might. Do it, man. Do it. Try. Give yourself over to something positive. Let God's will be done in your life. Let His kingdom come. Many are called, few are chosen. I don't know if you're a part of the many. I don't know if you're part of the chosen. But if you're not fulfilling your purpose in this society, you're wasting time. There's much to be had. There's much to be done. There's much to be done. Oh, well, how are they going to stop you? And they're trying to stop me every day. Every day God send some Negro from who I can't see trying to be able to block something. Every day. That's just what it is. It's don't let him do that. Every day. They whispering something about me. Every day. Negroes in high places. As though I did something to these people. And God is still created a way for me. I got to let you all know. And whoever else on this path that we working together, we got to let you all know. And this Bahama land is ours, baby. This is my damn land. I home. And I just get biggity in my house. I wouldn't let an old man tell me nothing. Oh, Jesus, y'all don't know I just get rude sometimes. I rude, you know. Sometimes. I don't have no. When it comes to things I believe in, I am stinking rude. You can't tell me nothing. Because this is what I believe. This is my faith. And I would determine to do this damn thing. You're going to have to fight. Let's fight. We're going to have to fight. And you're going to have to kill me. But this is the thing I can do. I can do this because I believe in this. I believe in this. I believe in this. And so I want to encourage you guys. Believe in something bigger than yourself. Believe in something other than relentlessly leaning on the occupation that someone else can give you. Believe in the talent that exists within you. We can get to that. There's much to be had and much to do. I want to say this to you. Get up off of your laurels. Off of your behind, your bungie, your ass. Get up. Get up. Let's go. This land is our land. This is not the FNM's land. This is not the PLP's land. This is not the COI's land. This is not the lawyer's land. This is not the police land. This is our land. This is not the oligarch's land. This is not the rich land. This is our land. And what kind of God would he be if he doesn't take care of us in our pursuit to ensure that we preserve, that we propel, that we protect this land that he's given us? He got to take care of us. He got to take care of us. We can be okay. We can be okay. Stop it. Stop it with this kind of a casual approach and just laziness and believing. Stop it. Let's get it done. You're sitting down, waiting for somebody else to do it. Stop it. Nobody coming to save us. Nobody. No one is coming to give us nothing. No one. America ain't coming. Russia ain't coming. China ain't coming. Nobody coming. If they give us anything, you got to watch out for that. Because there's no free lunch. So you got to give a piece of you. That's called a debt for nature swap. They'll alleviate your debt by giving you some money, but they want you to make modifications to your nature, that the natural way that we do some things. Man, come on, man, it's all wrapped in there. I don't care what no one say. This is what it is. This is what it is. You got to make modifications to your convictions to be able to accept their finances. This is what we're doing. And that is what we started to talk about, which is a covenant. You are forging a covenant and killing the opportunities for your children. Destroying your land, destroying your conviction, rejecting the God of this land, simply because you think you need a couple dollars right now. Come on, man. Come on, man. What y'all doing, man? Let's get to a better place than this. We could do this. And we don't need no bunch of nothing for it. We could get it done. We could get it done. Someone believe in you who has the resources to get it done. Don't stop trying until you get it. Don't stop. Ask until your mouth tired, until your feet tired, until your hand tired, until the shame and the pride that you've been carrying around for a long time is dispelled, is dropped, is dissipated, is evaporated, it's gone. You don't have no pride, no shame no more. You only have a mission. Get on your mission. Let's get this country together. No politics can do this for us. Conviction can do this for us. Strength can do this to us. Commitment can do this for us. Focus can do it for us. No politics can do it for us. No casual nothing that can come in and be able to bring its agenda attached to it can do this for us. This has to be a national agenda, an agenda for national growth and development. These fellas hate me because I could tell them right in their face, listen, buddy, I don't like man, Listen, buddy, I don't like man, I never asked you for nothing right off the top. I don't want nothing from you, I never asked you for nothing. You could take your things and, hey, I wouldn't tell you because I won't be decent in the front here, but I tell them you could take your things and I tell them exactly what they could do with that. I don't want no boyfriend. I never liked man a day in my life. And you think I must do this, drop my convictions to be able to align with you? If Jesus Christ put me on this mission, I don't need you, buddy. I can be straight. I'm going to be straight. And if I ain't straight, I still straight. I still straight. Even in the midst of rejection and denial and ridicule, I straight, baby. You gotta worry about me, I straight. Even when you don't answer the phone, I straight. Even when you ignoring me, I straight. I'm good. It's time for us to be able to get back to where God has called us to be in this country and make some things happen. I want to talk to you all a little bit about this by-election on October 31st, 2025 will be the day that all those persons will be able to nominate for the by-election here in the country. That's going to be held in the constituency of Golden Isles. A by-election is going to be held in the constituency of Golden Isles as a result of the vacancy that's been left by the death of former member of Parliament and former cabinet minister Vaughn Miller. Vaughn Miller has passed away, vacating that seat while he was in office. vacating that seat, and it's important that we can be able to close that loop to ensure that we have continuous, ongoing representation that exists in that particular constituency. As a result of that, the Prime Minister has called a by-election for the 24th of November 2025, which will be about 4 weeks away from here. Day after tomorrow, which is going to be the 31st of October. The 31st of October will be the national nomination. Okay? Now, for you to be able to contest the seat, for you to be able to find yourself in a position where you're contesting a seat, and to be able to be a part of the election process, there is formality that you must go through. And the formality is that you nominate and say that I wish to be able to represent the constituency in this particular capacity. I wish to present myself accordingly. Okay? You go before the parliamentary commissioner, you go before all those particular persons, you go with formality, you sign up, you put all your information in, and you register your name. Okay? This is nomination. You register your name, you're paid about $400 to be able to become a part of this. They put your name on the ballot, on the ticket, and everything like that to be able to indicate that you have formally gone through the process, to be able to say that you are vying to be a candidate in this particular constituency. Okay? And so you wish to be able to contest the general election and say that you think that you have what it takes to be able to be to find leadership in this constituency. Okay, great. All right. Now, the Progressive Liberal Party has identified in the person of Senator Darren Pickstop, who has just resigned from the Senate. He's just resigned from the Senate. We'll be able to read that information and talk about that. Senator Darren Pickstop has just resigned from the Senate. And from an official standpoint, everything is on the move. Everything's ready to go now. We have seen the PLP on the ground in mass numbers. Woo! PLP on the ground in mass numbers out there in the constituency of Golden Isles and being able to do those things. But we haven't seen anything for the Free National Movement. We know that Brian Brown had been ratified with the initial 17. He was one of the first to roll out of the gate. Brian Brown has been ratified in the constituency of Golden Isles, where former Member of Parliament Vaughn Miller existed and was successful. Now, Brian Brown was beat out at the general election against Vaughn Miller, and he still presented himself to come back again. And so we haven't seen anything from them. We didn't know. I called Brian. I tried to figure out if he's coming on the show. Brian said he had to come talk with some people in the organization before he can be able to do that with me, and just trying to make a determination. I don't know if it's safe to either, one, talk with me, or if they're, two, going to contest the general election. And that doesn't necessarily have to be in that order. Right? I don't know whether or not there was sort of a don't talk to Howard thing. I don't know. It's a city thing. If you do, it's asinine. But, I'm not going to fight you if that's what you want to do. I still don't. I like with a boyfriend, eh? Let's just be clear with that. But I always tell you that I'd rather speak with you than speak about you. That's just me. And I don't know. I mean, maybe persons have this kind of an indifference. So Howard, you know, no national radio and this and that. If you know anything about Howard Grant, you would have to know that I am a gangster. If you don't know nothing about me, just know that what I'm telling you, I don't never stop. So no matter where you don't see me yet, trust me. Hello, somebody. I can't get no amen. Trust me. We straight, eh? And ain't because I know nothing else, we straight. Now, you don't have to wait until the last minute before you decide to jump on the bandwagon. But we taking over. We can do what we have to do. I might not have money like some people, but I got Jesus Christ with me. I got a good name. And that good name in many instances, better than silver and gold. Oh God, I can't get away, man. Eh? Can't get away, man. Okay, praise God. So I don't know why Brian hadn't shown up. He says that he would come. I reach out to him again. I get no call, no call back. I reach out to him again. I get no call back. I'm not gonna run behind you. And best of mi culo. I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I can ask you. I can put it before you. And if you won't come, then praise God. If you don't want to come, I'm gonna fight you. It's okay. So, for the most part, we didn't even know whether or not they would contest. There's been enough conversation about whether or not the Free National Movement will actually contest. We saw some people on the ground in Golden Isles being able to walk up and down. We saw some persons being able to do that. The F&M scenes a little scant. In comparison, they seem that they look scant, naturally. But in comparison to the numbers that we're seeing come out with the PLP, in comparison to the body of people that we see with the PLP, the Free National Movement look rather scant. And we ain't mad at them. And we wishing them all the best. But we didn't know. We couldn't know, and we haven't identified those particular things as yet. So, some information came out today to give us clarity on the Free National Movement, because everybody was speculating. The F&M ain't gonna do it, and then, these social media stuff came to the forefront and all these things. The F&M ain't gonna run, and they can do this, and all these, and whatever, right? Seattle, and I see you. I come into you, but let me just read this first. Let me read this first, okay? Let me just read this first. All right. Today, October 29th, 2025, update 1 hour ago, Free National Movement to contest by-election in Golden Isles. Free National Movement member, Free National Movement F&M leader, Michael Pintard confirmed today that the party will contest the upcoming by-election in Golden Isles. This is, I'm reading from The Guardian online edition, all right? It says, last month, Pintard called on the Prime Minister to call a general election instead of wasting money on a by-election. That's what he says. Last month, Pintard called on the Prime Minister to call a general election instead of wasting money on a by-election. This was his posture, his position, his opinion. All right? During an interview this morning outside the House of Assembly, Pintard said that the Free National Movement will be contesting the by-election in Golden Isles. That's what he said. He says the next member of parliament for Golden Isles is none other than Brian Brown. That's what he said. Brian has been in the constituency for more than 8 years, and most, especially over the last year, listening to the cries of the residents when they talk about the broken promises of this administration. He has not only been in the constituency, he has been working to address real needs that people have had for years. That's what it says. Brian has brought to the forefront the need for infrastructural improvement. Now, Michael Pintard goes forward. Now that we have a by-election under the most unfortunate of circumstances where we have lost our brother, Brian has stepped forward to say he is ready now to serve in the capacity, and he has been serving for years as a member of parliament for Golden Isles. Vaughn Miller, the Golden Isles member of parliament, died suddenly last month, and the funeral was held on Bahamas Faith Ministries on Friday. Over the weekend, the Progressive Liberal Party kicked off its campaign to reclaim the Golden Isles seat. The PLP's candidate is Darren Pickstock, resigned from the Senate yesterday. The by-election is set for a November 24th nomination this Friday. Now, let's talk. If the Free National Movement lose this, Brian Brown just lose a general election. If we look historically at the victory count for by-elections, the PLP is up 3-0. Okay? If we are only going to look at the historical implications of how by-elections sway, the PLP gets it. Brian Brown just lost at a general election. Now we're headed into a by-election. If Brian Brown loses, will they give him an opportunity to be able to run again in the general election? This ain't going to be no easy thing. This ain't going to be easy. Brian Brown and I contest, and I continue to be able to say to you with clarity, I keep telling you, and I want you to hear me. Brian Brown, good on the ground. He's good on the ground. But does he have what it takes to take this victory? We have not seen the kind of star power and the big guns represented in the war chest of the Free National Movement represented or shown up in the constituency of Golden Isles. We haven't seen it. Every PLP and their ma coming out. We have members of parliament being able to break themselves into various categories and blitzing the ground in Golden Isles. Members of parliament and cabinet ministers that are taking their individual teams from their various constituencies and blitzing in the constituency of Golden Isles. They're going from door to door. Glennis over here, Jobet over here. They ain't playing no games. This ain't no game, you know. This ain't no, well, I think I got it, you know. I've tried so hard. These people know my heart. I think I got it. What? You put yourself in that kind of position, you think you got it? You think you got it? I wouldn't put myself in that position. I got to know that. I would never turn my back on that constituency. I would ride up and down our constituency with some speakers strapped to the thing every Jesus morning, waking you up. Howard is the man. Howard. I got to hypnotize you. I got to hypnotize. What? I ain't play. What? I ain't letting none of that go. You think I can lean Bahamian people? Oh, Jesus. I campaign, you know. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Howard Grant, and I'm representing the Democratic National Alliance, the DNA. Yes, we're here, and we want to be able to do something very special for you. We have a vision, a desire to be able to change the course that we're traveling in this country, to be able to do the right thing. And we believe that the time and the season that we're in right now, all these flipping words, the time and the season that we're in right now is a time for change. It's a time for true growth and development. And we believe that if we have good partners that can be able to vote with us, stand with us to take this country back, we can be able to do something. I asked for your vote. Yeah, big man, look here, you got $100? What? $100? No, sir, no. The DNA is not the organization that's going to be able to do that. We encourage you. I mean, take these people money if they come in and bring you money. But we ask for your vote. Hey, big man, you have $100? No, sir, I don't have $100. All right, if you give me $100, I can vote for you. Well, sir, that's not what we stand for here. Malika, you talking too much, man. You got $100, so you ain't got it. Because I need that now. Yeah, but sir, what about the future? What about the future for your kids? What about the future of being able to ensure that we have a community that all of us can be proud of and creating an opportunity for, yeah. You got the $100 or no? I can't help you. That's one example. I appreciate that one. At least I was straight up. You know the worst one? When you go and say, and they say, oh, Jesus Christ, Howard, baby, hey! Oh, God, Howard, you straight. You straight. And then you look in the house, all the damn PLP paraphernalia. You look in the house, Jesus Christ, how I can be straight? You get your house yellow. Ma'am, you just painting there yellow. Yeah, but you straight, Howard, you straight. When Bahamian people tell you straight, you can't get out of the bank. You'll never get your loan. You straight, you screwed, is what they want to say. And that's sort of the posture and the position that we're in. Brian Brown cannot relent in the constituency of Golden Isles. He can't. You have had a strong team, but your team, it can't compare to what the PLP is putting against you now. The PLP who retains, holds, maintains the power in this country at this point. They are the government. You already got a strike against you. Several strikes. One, your party is not in office. That means they can't do nothing for nobody. Except, okay, no problem, I'll write that down, and whenever we get a chance, we'll deal with that right away. That's all you could do. Give me the depth and detail about this. I'll take everything down. And which department you said that was? Okay, I'll get that done. I'll get that done. Just give me a couple months. Well, right after the general election, and then you give me a couple months after that. Then we'll get back to you. That's all they could do for you. They're not in a strategic position to be able to make. They can make a request, but they can't make a demand to ensure that this is taken care of because they don't hold and retain the seat of power. Not at this time. That's the first thing you got against you. The second thing is the perception of your organization. It is perceived by those who may not necessarily be entrenched in political order and in the political nuances that exist in our country. These people may not be entrenched and deep down in it. But if it's only superficial, it's only for the surface, only by perception alone, it is perceived that the Free National Movement is not a coherent organization right now. They're not working in a sense of unity. They're not cohesive in terms of their goals and the objectives at this particular time. It seems as though there is sort of a distance that exists between productivity and vision of the party. You got vision over here, and you got the desire to be able to be productive that's separated from the vision. So it feels like some things aren't happening right now. Now, I'm not saying that it is or it's not. That's not my place and that's not my position. I'm not in the party. I don't know. I'm saying to you, it is perceived. It is viewed. You can assume by identifying these. You don't know. I don't know. It is assumed. And as a result of these particular things, you got to make a determination. You got to make a determination in being able to identify this. That's two things you have against you. And those things aren't against you as an individual. They are against, essentially the collective concept and idea of your organization. All right? You got to be able to work on these things. The Free National Movement has an opportunity to be able to show themselves fortified. Win, lose, or draw, you can show yourself unified. And don't give me no backyard. You better have some damn money. You better have some money. You all doing Boris, Brian like that. Unless Brian can shell up the money himself. You got to shell that out yourself. Brian, you got to have big party. This can cost you $300,000. Yeah, you got to have big party, you got to have big rally, you got to have this, you got to have that, you got to put people on the ground, you got to put your paraphernalia out there, you got to put your shirts out there. You got to be able to put your stickers out there, got to put your sign, your face, your this, your that, all these things like that. I didn't see none of these things. I just ride through your constituency yesterday. I didn't see it yet. I'll take another ride today. Yeah. I ride down there, and on the northern side of the road, you all look like you're all turning that into a chicken farm. All I could see is pallets out there and all these things in shanty homes. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? These are things that you need to be able to deal with. Regularization of these particular entities out there. These are things that you got to deal with. This is what you got to deal with. There's no formality. There's just this kind of a ad hoc approach to these things. These are things that you got to deal with. You got to deal with these things. Representation ain't just the ability to be able to convince people to vote for you. It's about the ability to be able to cast a vision. Has Brian cast a vision for that constituency? I see that Darren is being able to make a strategic approach to being able to cast a vision for the constituency about what he needs to do. I'm watching it. That's it. I can't tell you whether or not Darren could do better than Brian or Brian could do better than Darren. But all I could say to you is that I'm seeing Darren give me a tangible something to be able to give representation of what he's doing and what he's not. This is an irreverent position that the Free National Movement has taken against the statistics and the information that they have accumulated over the course of time. This is rebellious. This is rebellious after you would have just seen what happened over the course of the last last by-election in West Grand, Bahama and Bimini. This is rebellious after you would have seen what happened with Dwayne Sands. This is rebellious. This posture that you've taken. This is rebellious. Rebellious. Now, I wish and hope all the absolute best for all of y'all. I don't have no horse in the race. Who win? You understand? But I believe that it's not going to be an easy task if you don't have cohesion and you don't have the finances to fuel that sort of motivation that you have. This is not going to be easy. They're on the ground, they got flags, they got shirt, they got this, they got that, they got vision, they got this, they got that, and they got a short sprint to a by-election. Short sprint. You couldn't even order your shirts by the time as you order your shirts from China, the by-election will be over by the time they reach. Let's talk, man. This is going to be difficult, and it may not have been the best decision for the Free National Movement as it relates to being able to contest this seat. Say what you want to say about me. I would have put my people on the ground. I would have still run. Listen, he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. You should fight and run away. You should fight and run away. What do I mean? You should go in the constituency from door to door, touching people, talking to them, letting your presence be felt, letting them know why you don't contest this particular seat, letting them understand that you still have a heart. Let the whole damn F&M, you got the chairman, the deputy chairman, the deputy leader, the leader. You have former leader Hubert Ingram. You have former leader, y'all can't even bother with minutes, so you can just leave them alone. You have all these other former members who are strategically in position. You have the first 17 ratified people. You let them get their small teams. You hit the ground hard in the constituency of Golden Isles. You hit the ground hard for Brian, for the Free National Movement. But you say, we've decided not to contest this. the vision of Michael Pintard and leadership capacity, he wishes to be able to be conservative in this nature and be respectful. Whatever you need to say, you say that. But you put your whole team on the ground. There should be at least 350,000 FNMs in the land, in the constituency of our Golden Isles. Touching people, gathering information, touching things, do whatever you could do. Show up. Let your red be shown. You're red and you ain't scared. Show the people. Show them. But don't put your name on that ballot. Well, this is only my recommendation or my suggestion based upon observation. When you put your name on that ballot, you better go on a fast for 4 weeks and pray to Jesus you win. Because if the Free National Movement loses this by-election, there's little to no hope for you in the general election. You're already iffy about whether or not you're even going to contest. You come up 2 days before the general election. What you can say? Oh no, we were mourning Von Miller's death. These people, Von Miller was a whole PLP minister. And the PLP then had this, the second link up. They didn't have mini rally. They didn't have link up. They had this. They had that. They didn't touch people. They didn't been on the ground. They didn't. Oh, and it's their member of parliament, their minister, their government. What you could possibly say to make you come out haphazardly after someone rush up and push a mic in your mouth at parliament to be able to say what you've said? You put nothing out formally. You've structured in nothing to be able to say that this is the Free National Movement position. I haven't seen anything. What are we doing here? This is not the brightest idea. Not the brightest idea. Brian, if you get beat again, you are on track to be neck and neck with Dwayne Sands. Now, you ain't the blue eye boy of the party. You get beat again, I feel like they can dump you. I just gotta listen. They should have dumped Dwayne Sands a long time. Not in a bad way. This ain't me talking bad about Dwayne Sands. I'm saying based upon his record, after Dion folks would have didn't find victory, Hubert Ingram put him in the Senate and let him lead through the Senate. We put him to the cabinet through the Senate. We put him to a leadership capacity through the Senate. That's what they did. That's what they did. That's what they did. You ain't hear back from Tommy Turnquest. They go and put him over there. These are prominent people. For some reason, Dwayne Sands is the blue eye boy of the organization. Not for the body of the organization, but for strategic people who have significant influence in the party. He's this blue eye boy. I believe I was fired also, and Dwayne was fired. There's no problem. I believe that Dwayne can be prime minister. How dare you, Hubert Ingram? How dare you? How dare you? This is second time you didn't do this now. How dare you? How dare you? Nothing organic. Third time. Nothing organic about this. No democratic process involved in this. You should just, how dare you push Dwayne Sands on us? And you keep doing it. Michael Pintard, Brian Brown, you got one more defeat in you. You got one more defeat in you. You better win, and you better win handsome. There's a text coming through that says that the leader lose the by-election, he better watch his back. They will challenge him to dump him 2 by-elections you lose in one sitting. This ain't so much this ain't so much a referendum on the PLP. This is a referendum internally in the Free National Movement to make a determination as to whether or not these decisions that Mike has made. I don't think that Mike, I don't know. I believe that this decision was with deep consultation. That's why they took so long. I believe that this decision to run in the next in the by-election it came with significant consultation. They had to make a determination whether or not this was sound. I believe so. I believe that ultimately the decision actually rests with Michael Pintard. But I believe that significant consultation went into this. And whatever the calculations, they decided to run. I know that money was a factor. Not that the Free National Movement don't have access, but there's no one super enthusiastic, especially with the information that they have, to be able to throw money at the Free National Movement right now. I don't have money to waste. I don't have money to waste. And so when you look at this, if this decision came with consultation, then they could share the burden of defeat in the event that defeat is inevitable, in the event that defeat is presents itself. So they can't blame Mike. They could say this was a collective decision and this was the defeat. Or this was the result. This is what yielded that decision. But Brian Brown, you lose one more time, you're done. You're done. They're in the back room right now trying to figure out who will run for Golden Isles. You're done. They like you. They like the fact that you show initiative, that you pay your own money, that you pay your own way, that you take care of yourself, that you open up the constituency headquarters, that you're a participant, that you're available, that you're approachable. They like these things about you, but you lose one more time, you're gone. You ain't got the big dogs backing you. The big dogs smiling at you. They like you. Well, this one got spark. He's a good one. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. They let the last one go. They give you formality on this one. And a by-election happened on your watch. Darren Pickstock don't have to talk. Every cabinet minister talking for him right now. Vaughn Miller called me from Grand Bahama. He was talking to my uncle, the only PLB one. Well, I think I got two PLB ones now. He said, boy, Howard, I didn't know this was your uncle, man. We always hanging out, blah, 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 blah. Vaughn Miller did that. By doing that, it triggered to me that cabinet ministers were doing whatever that needed to be done to get Kingsley in. And they had to travel to Freeport to do that. These fellas don't have to travel nowhere now. They could wake up out of their bed and come deal with you. They could schedule to come see you. They come on Tuesday. If Clay ain't here, when Clay come down, Clay bring his team down with him. They come in, they can bombard Golden Isles. And you better hope that the promises that you've made the F&M people when you get in, if you ever get in, could hold up. Because Darren ain't just coming with promises. he got the key to the city. How you gonna beat that? We're gonna see. We can watch the thing with bated breath. Quick break, guys. We're gonna be right back after this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Oh, did I eat up all the food? Did I drink down all the rum sweet? We can scrape it dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blow your candle, you done look on all your gift. We done sing a happy birthday and you done made your birthday wish. While my mind asking a question, Lord, I wonder who it will be. You give your first piece of birthday cake too. Oh Lord, my God, I pray that it's me. Oh, did I need all the food and did I drink on the rum sweet? We can scrape me dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blow your candle, you done look on all your gift. We done sing a happy birthday and you done made your birthday wish. You know I was like your buddy, closer greater than your best friend. I've been with you through the hurricane. Damn it, I'll be here when your party ends. Oh, did I need all the food and did I drink on the rum sweet? We can scrape it dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blowed your candle, you done look on all your gift. We done sing a happy birthday and you done made your birthday wish. Each day I told you by home from school, climb the highest tree just to pick mine go for you. Gave you my jacket when you said you was cool. Even took the blame for you one time I got schooled. Oh, did I need all the food and did I drink down the rum sweet? We can scrape it dance all night long to the sounds of the ancient man. Now you done blowed your candle, you done look on all your gift. We done sing a happy birthday and you done made your birthday wish. You know you promised to love me eternally till the end of time. You said that I would always be your darling. I saw you cross the street yesterday. I got so tight tongue I didn't know what to say, Lord. But after dreaming about you the whole night long, girl, I made up my mind the next time I see you, I coming on to you strong. Even from a distance, girl, you sure look sweet. But when you walk up close, all I see was beauty from your head to your feet. Then to top it off, you said good evening, great God, you smile at me. I felt my heart crumble. Cupid jokey arrow deep in me. Oh girl, I saw you cross the street yesterday. I got so tight on my dick.
People from modern civilization, lost in Africa on their safari vacation, with plenty of food and all the water they want. The fools forget the mouthwash and deodorant. Now they got body odor high as the sky. Any lion come near, good Lord, him bound to die. They open their mouth, raise up their arm, they fix him good, better than Tarzan or Robin Hood. Now tiger and lion and every other jungle beast get together thinking they gon' have big feast. When the odor hit them like a bat out of hell, they run. The people show body odor better than gun, 'cause they got body odor high as the sky. Any lion come near, good Lord, him bound to die. They open them out, raise up their arm, they fix him good, better than Tarzan or Robin Hood. nation. Got to get them out to relieve the situation. Was the biggest rescue mission I ever seen. Last word I heard, they was still in quarantine, because they had body odor high as the sky. Any lion come near, good Lord, him bound to die. They open their mouth, raise up their arm, they fix him good, better than Tarzan or Robin Hood. The story true or not, they selling mouthwash and deodorant in every shop, and the way we buy it up, it plain to see. Technology making fool out of you and me, cause we got body odor high as the sky. Any lion come near, good Lord, him bound to die. We open we mouth, raise up we arm, we fixing good, better than Tarzan or Robin Hood. 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 Better than Tarzan.
The national movement will be contesting the by-election in Golden Isles. The next member of parliament for Golden Isles is none other than Brian Brown. Brian has been in the constituency for more than 8 years. And most especially over the last year, he has been listening to the cries of the residents when they talk about the broken promises of this administration.
Yes.
He has not only been in the constituency, he has been working to address real needs that people have had for years. Brian has brought to the forefront the need for infrastructural improvement.
Yes.
Individual challenges that families have had, they have recognized him as someone who has been serving them already.
Yes.
And now that we have a by-election under the most unfortunate of circumstances where we've lost our brother, Brian has stepped forward to say he is ready now to serve in the capacity that he has been serving for years as a member of parliament for Golden Isles.
Yes.
And the PLP now has come.
This makes I'm enjoying this. I tell you, boy, this is I like football and basketball, and but I shout out to VJ, man. Shout out to VJ. Talking about basketball. Shout out to VJ. He is stupendous, boy. This dude, he dunking on everybody in their mouth. I mean, he can't also bad. Oh man, he can't all bad, boy. So he doing his things, man. We're very proud of him. The people in Bimini put up one sign, say the home of VJ. What y'all need to do is go pay, tell BPL, give them free power for 7 years. Yeah, let BPL sponsor the family house. Yeah, we proud of you. We proud of you. I don't have no problem. I'll pay for some of the power. I mean, not by myself. We'll pay for some of the power together. Yeah. We don't know who out there. We despise and look down upon these people. We don't know who out there to serve us at a higher level. So congratulations to VJ, and congratulations to his family and all those persons. I see Buddy cussing people out. 8 Bar Rock style. Buddy said Buddy, you ain't in 8 Bar Rock no more, so you need to calm down, all right? You do too much. You're in Pinedale. You cussing people out like that, and everybody can see you, buddy. Calm down. If I say, that's how you're going to talk to me? That's how you're going to talk to me, buddy? Yeah, buddy. Wow, that was a lot. But yeah, man, the by-election is going to be hot. A lot of things are going to be able to happen. Congratulations to Brian Brown. Well, the party, he's already been ratified. And congratulations to him. Congratulations to the Free National Movement to decide to be able to contest this. But everybody, neck on the line. Everybody, neck on the line. Michael Pinto, your neck is on the line. Brian Brown, your neck is on the line. And I don't know how any of y'all, I don't know what is going on in your mind. I don't know what's going on in your mind. That you believe that these people, but anyway, let me not say it because I don't know. This ain't just a leap of faith. There's a hop, skip, and a jump of faith. There's just a hop, skip, jump, leap, slide into faith. You hope to Jesus. And whatever other God you always call on could help you. That's what you're hoping for. Boy, whatever work you was doing over the past 8 years, I pray to God. Because the PLP seeking to unravel that work in less than 2 weeks. They seeking to unravel that. They having more link up. This will be a damn chain when they finish. All these links that they having, this will be a chain. Unmovable, unbreakable. This is what the PLP looking for. And you're going against that. It's going to be a hell of a David and Goliath type thing. Well, we're going to be able to look at that and be able to do the best we can, guys. We continue to be able to pray for Jamaica. We want to look out and find out more information about what's happening in Jamaica. Tomorrow, I want to talk to you more about that. I can see if I can bring somebody to come sit with me tomorrow so we can have a good conversation about some politics. I don't know who I want it to be just yet. But we can see. We can make a determination. And we'll have a good conversation tomorrow about some politics. Like I said, we're going to continue to be able to pray for those victims in the path of Melissa and those persons who would have suffered as relates to that. Now we're praying for Cuba as the storm approaches in that particular area. And we pray for our brothers and sisters for the southern Bahamas for this ferocious storm. We just pray for you, man. We pray the absolute best, that you're taken care of, that you're well, and that you are at peace, despite the fact that you would have lost livelihood, despite the fact that you would have lost productivity, your possessions, despite the fact that you would have lost, and a lot of these things may be broken and damaged. I see this woman from Jamaica. She said, come look. Melissa walked through here and take all my things, right? She's whatever she was talking. And I said, well, Jesus, girl, this is what I talking before now. I said, well, Jesus, girl, I'm so happy that you could tell me about this. Because a dead man could tell no tales. Amen? Dead man tell no tales. I am grateful. I am grateful to be here. And wherever you are, whatever happened, you still have an opportunity to be able to recover. We have an opportunity to be able to be renewed, to revive, and to be able to be restored back to the things that we have lost. The years of the cankerworm and the locusts that have taken from us, we can get that back. But it have to start with the first thing. You got to be living to get these things. Praise God. All the best to you guys. All the best to Brian. Brian, I can try you again. You didn't talk to all your people. You didn't got formality. I'd love to talk to you, Brian. I would love to talk to you and have a good conversation. I've been trying to get Darren Pickstock. I know you're up and down trying to win your constituency, but if you can give me 2 seconds, I'd appreciate that, my brother, just to be able to get these things done, right? Guys, you're going to see tomorrow God's Spirit Life right here on The Foundation. Have a great day, guys.
I have a dream where the powerful and the powerless will sit at the same table, where the haves will see the have-nots, not as burdens, but as brothers, where class will not divide us, but conviction will unite us. I have a dream that the oligarchs will remember we must all eat, that the brown-faced neo-colonialists will remember who they are and whose they are. I have a dream that fraternities will build beyond internal architecture into a national bond, that the walls of design will give way to the bridges of brotherhood, not a fraternity of symbol, but a brotherhood of substance. I have a dream that we remain focused, that we stay in our conviction and remain fearless, that we double down, fortified, to return this Bahama land to the foundation.
You heard this?